assistance, they call it the FIA, for women and children. And he's cutting them off permanently. They will never ever be able to get back on. That is why this is so critical. These children they are innocent. And this is America. That's why I'm wearing my American t-shirt. How can we go help take care of third world countries and not help our own poor here? They instituted a program for mothers to get a job, knowing that when they took this training and stuff, that there were not going to be enough jobs to fulfill those roles. Now they're going to take these children and cut them off, these babies, and leave them on the street. Where are they going to go? If they cut the money off where they can't pay rent, where are they going to live? This is deplorable. This is unthinkable for people in America to do. You know, and I'm so appalled that I don't even know what to say about it. This is going to be a horrific thing, and we got people that's highly educated that are cleaning toilets now, lawyers and things. And how in the world do you think these poor people are going to be able to make it? And without the assistance of the state and the city that they live in. And big corporate money that was designated to help the poor is being sent to make these new laws and things. You know, and people is getting Brownfield tax breaks, and the poor is getting nothing. This is not right. What these people supposed to do? I'm not very educated, but I know what's going on. And it's a travesty to treat people like this, people who have worked hard or have went to the army. And when that man went to the army, he didn't just go to the army for himself. He went to the army for every American. That's what he went for. That those that died expected that America would treat its people well. That's what he died for. Otherwise, he could have sat at home. He didn't just go to the war for himself. He went for the whole America, for the poor America as well as the rich America. And my son is a 24-year veteran in the United States Army. I have a nephew that was a Desert Storm in the Marines. I have a lot of family members that have been in the service, and they did not fulfill their duty just for Uncle Sam. They did it for the pride of Uncle Sam and also for this nation, for everyone, for the one that's got a bottle of whiskey crawling on the ground to the one that's rich and a millionaire with gold tubs. And this is unfair to us. This is our America too. We may be poor, but this is our America too. And that's probably all I got to say. No welfare! No justice! 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 No justice!
assistance to those in Michigan after 4 years. If you're totally disabled, what do you do after 4 years? Die? Yeah. I mean, this is the most incredible piece of legislation that I've heard of in a long time. So here's what I'm going to do, and I'd like you to join with me. We want to ask everybody in the Michigan legislature that voted for this legislation to kindly explain to us why they voted for it.
And we want to not only stop this war, but we need to say stop the war and tax the rich. Yeah. They're getting away with murder. Yeah. Here we have someone that came to be with us today, all the way from West Virginia. Get up here, Virginia. This is what I ever went there, right, organization. This is Evelyn, and Evelyn knows what it means and when it comes to poverty. Evelyn. And where's Chicago? He behind.
Hello, Detroit.
Hello.
Like the Congressman said, it's not just a Detroit issue. This is happening all over the United States. They are trying to balance the budget on the poor and not tax the rich, and that's not right.
That's right.
They have got to tax the rich. We cannot handle balancing their budget on our backs. We don't have the money to feed our kids. We don't have the money to, pay rent.
Right.
I mean, we can't afford to be taxed more. Last night I was watching it. We're trying to increase our taxes. We're taxed to death. Tax these people. It's got millions of dollars. They can afford to be taxed.
Right. I just want to just add to some of the things that have been said, because I'm going to tell you something. If it's me today, believe me, it's going to be you tomorrow. So if you stay on the sideline and watch what we are doing and think it's not going to happen to you, you got another day coming. This is it, people. We got to come together and make this thing happen. We got to stop this man. They taxing us. We don't have anything to tax. They done took everything.
That's right.
They done put us out of our home.
All right.
We don't have no job. What are they going to take from us? They want your life. They want you to die.
I am put on the spot here. I just want to say that these cuts here has really affected me and my children. Every day I wake up and I lay in my bed, and I always tell my children, they're going to time in your life, you're going to have to get out the bed. You have to get out the bed, you're going to have to fight, you're going to have to take things, you're going to have to take control over your life. Today is one of the days that I wanted to stay in the bed, and I said, today is the march. So I said, let me get out the bed, let me take stand, and let me join this march.
Sisters that have been out here for quite a while. She was able to, at one time, go back to school, and once she got to school, she ended up with a job, working for the state. And she ended up being one of the first people that were laid off. And now she's facing this situation October the 1st. And she's just only one of the thousands in Michigan that is going through this. Yes. We have to understand the working class that we out here represent. Some are working some days, some are laid off some days, some might go back to work, but the majority of us that are joining the unemployed and without any funds have no safety net to fall back on. If they start October the 1st with eliminating 12 to 15,000 people throughout the state, who's next? That's right. Who is next? That's right.